my new channel, which is going to be called as Success Leaves Clues. I'm going to invite entrepreneurs who are success in the making, but right now they've also achieved a lot, and we can learn from what clues they have left for entrepreneurs like you and me to achieve amazing things in our life. So today let me invite here an amazing guest, okay, on my show here today. His name is Mr. Sandeep Adhyapak, and he's done amazing work in the field of water management. He has received amazing awards. One of the awards which he's received is called as the Indira Gandhi Business Excellence Award, and he's also received the Pani Ratna Award. So he's creating inroads in the water management industry. He's already made it big. He's already doing it for residences of Ambanis, for Tatas. Not only that, he's working with the best builders in Mumbai, the Hiranandanis, the Rahejas, then the Lodas, all of them he's already working. He's also has amazing government projects to his name. So let me welcome here on today's show Sandeep Adhyapak. So can I request Sandeep Adhyapak to please come and join me here on this show. So welcome here on this show, Sandeep.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and just say hi to our viewers.
Hi.
Okay, wonderful. So I have with me here Sandeep Adhyapak, as I just now shared with you, an amazing entrepreneur. He's been in this field for how long? Sandeep, can you just quickly share something about your company, what you do?
I did my civil engineering from Mumbai University, and I started business on rainwater harvesting as an individual in year 2005.
In the year 2005.
In the
Wow.
name of my company, Waterfield Technologies Private Limited. Subsequently, it became private limited. Earlier, it was a proprietary concern with one-man company in 2005.
So you have taken your company from proprietary to private limited. So already moved up one step in the company level. Okay, Sandeep, what is the team strength that you are currently having?
Today we have civil engineers, so an architect and geologist and geophysicist put together, 25 people, trained and inspired team of 25 people.
So 25 trained and inspired team members is what you are working with, which is amazing thing to achieve, because a lot of entrepreneurs are actually struggling out there to build a team. So you know what to do. One thing is there, you are already working in a very niche industry where water management, and something very interesting I heard from him, that he said, you know what, the next world war will not be fought for oil or anything else or land, but the next world war which will be fought, which will be for water. And so that's why he is into this amazing field, and he's already created a team of 25 amazing people who can help him in achieving this dream. So for all the entrepreneurs who are listening out here today, so can you tell me something about building such a powerful team in such a niche market? So what does it take to build a team of such 25 strong people who are supporting you into this?
Yeah, I have a team of technical people, most of them, and of course the back office team. But let me tell you, Kedar, the industry standards in construction industries are always high. You know, they get paid for when it comes to civil engineers. Not that I'm paying more than industry standards to my team, let me confess that.
Okay.
And still, people would love to work in the company Waterfield, because it has a clear vision about, contributing in the lives of people, those who are starving for water, with a vision which I started the company. My entire team is working towards that, and that is the reason why I could build the team, and that is why I said it's inspired people. It makes a whole lot of difference. I could have built a team with more numbers, but more than that, what important is, whichever members are there in my team, they love their work, and we are working towards a common vision of making people independent of water requirement by way of giving them an effective solution, which we all believe that rainwater harvesting and groundwater management is the best solution for today's water problem all over.
Wow, That's an amazing, noble thing which you are doing. So Sandeep, just can you tell me what actually drove you, or what is that inspiration that you had? Because I coach a lot of entrepreneurs, helping them grow their business, and something which I believe the one of the most important thing, for an entrepreneur while growing a business is knowing what is his why. Okay, what drives him. So I would love the viewers to understand what is your why, what drives you to do business in and out. Okay.
See, one thing is a business, but at the same time, if I can contribute to my country, that is what I am working towards. It's a social entrepreneurship, what I am pursuing, and while making money, I am earning satisfaction every day of helping people to get out of their worries, how to get water, and that is the solution what we provide, and the products and the turnkey solutions what we provide to people, how to get it installed, rainwater harvesting for your houses, for factories, for colonies, and right from tribal school I'm working right now with the state government. We are bringing this water abundance all over, believing in every drop counts. That is what
I love that. Every drop counts. It is so important. And in fact, nowadays, we've seen the next generation is actually inspired by this. I know my daughter, she's the one who has been propagating this in our entire house. She keeps telling everyone, nobody should use the shower, use one bucket to take a bath. And I think the next generation is taking this up. But you took this up to the way back in 2005. So what was that thing that just clicked in you, that made you, okay, you know what, you probably had multiple choices of doing various businesses. You are a VJTI passed out engineer. So what was that one thing that clicked you that you want to get into this business itself?
my daughter has just passed a diploma from VJTI right now. I passed it from the Tamagi College of Engineering, Mumbai University College. But nevertheless, I mean, when I was pursuing my career as a contractor and builder developer, I came across one project in a very close area near to the Mumbai, 100 kilometers from Mumbai, where entire water is brought to Mumbai. It is treated and then supplied. From one tap we drink it, and from another tap we drain the same treated water into the toilets for cleaning the toilets. And the disparity which I came across at that point of time was the water which we were getting from the area. The school in that area was not having water for drinking even, and the students, they did not turn to the school, especially girl children, having no water in the toilets. So the disparity which I witnessed in way back 1999 made me think on my career, as I could see the gap in the market as a businessman, that this is one area where there are more solutions which can be offered, and another is of course the satisfaction which was all along the way which I have been enjoying, giving contribution in these areas. So that is what made me focused work on this subject over last 20 years. And I'm happy about that.
So almost close to 20 years you're working into this, and the main reason for him to scale up, for him to really drive this long and hold and sustain a business, is something which I believe right now he understood as an entrepreneur. Okay, this is something that drives him. He loves supporting other people in their water needs, but at the same time as an entrepreneur he understood that okay, this is a business where there is a lot of opportunity. The demand is really low, and the demand is very high, whereas the supply is practically negligible. And so he's doing both things. He's helping as a social cause, at the same time he's making money. And as entrepreneurs, the first thing which all entrepreneurs should always believe, that they get into entrepreneurship for making money, and then they forget the main purpose of making money, and then they're doing everything other than making money. But I'm really happy that you are also making money and supporting a social cause, which is an amazing thing. So Sandeep, a lot of times I have seen entrepreneurs who are like, sir, abhi aapka to 25 logo ka team ban gaya and all of that. But obviously at one point did you start just alone, one man army?
Yeah, 2005 it was one man army.
So one man army. So can you just give tips to people as to how did you start building a team? Because that is something which I want the people who are watching to take this as a takeaway out of this interview which we are doing with you.
I think, Kedar, the most important part was your family support. I mean, when you start something with an idea in your mind, if your family supports and you can still nurture that idea, go ahead with that. So I am really thankful to my parents, my wife who joined me, in the company, and she's another director, and we together built this team over a period of time. And what I have seen that if our vision is clear and people, they definitely want money, more money in their lives, but money is not the only thing which they are looking for. At times they look for, a kind of a recognition, a contribution, a sense of contribution which they have. If it gets fulfilled, they are more happy, more than if you pay them more and you don't give them an opportunity. So opportunity is what they look for, and the knowledge, kind of knowledge we are working with, we work with the state of the art technology, and using state of the art technology we identify the groundwater. So that kind of advanced technologies they have, exposure to. So these kind of things attract people and they join your team and they create wonders. What I have been witnessing over last few years, and that is giving me more satisfaction that yes, it was a good decision to get into a different kind of a niche market, I would say, and start something anew, and more people are joining today, and we are becoming a good team, more with a more strength and skill sets, with the people's involvement in the vision. And yes, I can see that there is a very bright future when it comes to business. And as you said, whatever money we make, we reinvest into the future, and with that I'm sure we'll be able to contribute in a larger number of people's life in India.
So what right now you are saying, if you want to build a team, you have to inspire the team, and obviously money is one of the motivating factors, but the other factor is if your vision is clear, a lot of people will start joining together with you, and you have a clear vision. So what is that vision, what you have for your company, Waterfield Technologies?
Okay, our vision is to be a leading freshwater company. I call it as a freshwater company in India, because today if you see all around companies, there are many companies working on recycling, and they are working on many treatment treatment technologies. They are also working on desalination, how to get the seawater back to land, get it treated and use it. But one area which is very simple, I think most of us have missed it, as whatever we get it,
so it is the
rainwater, which is
rain,
free.
yeah.
You don't have to pay GST in India for rainwater. It's absolutely free.
Absolutely.
You can make use of that, and if you can fulfill the need using rainwater, I think you don't have to invest in technology for getting it treated, when you get it from the sea, or recycle. Of course, recycling is very important when it comes to sanitation, but not for meeting the need. For meeting the need, we have enough in the form of rainwater and groundwater if we manage it. And that is the vision we are working with, and that has made us different, stand out in the market.
Yeah, that makes you stand out in the market. And when there are a lot of people in the market who come up with a lot of ideas, entrepreneurs who start up. Okay, the way it was something which was a niche area where you entered. Now this is something, a tip to people who want to enter a niche area. What would you tell them? Okay, people who want to start a business which is in a completely new niche, which it's unexplored, and then you have a fear, isme paisa banega, nahi banega, all of that. So one tip which you would like to help people who want to open up something in a completely new and a niche area.
Okay, when you work on the niche area, I think one thing is clear that, you should have clarity about the subject. First,
your clarity,
your conviction makes a lot of difference, and the responses from others, they keep changing as you grow. I would say there are 5 steps. First, they ignore you. You still keep doing
the first step, they ignore you.
Okay, the next is it's an indirect criticism you have to face.
Okay, indirect criticism.
Yeah,
okay,
indirect criticism, and you keep doing the good thing, and and the next is the direct criticism. Somebody would laugh at your face, and because you are doing something different.
Okay.
So this is the third stage. You still keep doing good things.
Okay. And indirect criticism, then they literally laugh on your face. Okay, and
probably
then
because they don't understand. It's a different thing what you have.
Okay, interesting.
So keep doing. If you are doing good, keep doing. And the fourth stage is sometimes you have to face the pressure, because if you are doing something good for a larger number, there is some small group which gets affected because of good deeds which you are promoting. So it is
they'll try to pull you down.
They'll try to pull you down.
Okay.
So under that pressure also you have to be very
Sustain,
sure about sustain and keep going. And the fifth stage comes where you get respect. And I would say that the stage comes in your life where you get respect, and with that trust and money follows.
Okay, so respect, trust and money will follow. If you have clarity, you believe in yourself, and then follow it completely. Also, something which is I would love to understand. Yes, people have clarity, people have conviction, they know ye karna hai, but a lot of times they don't know how to go about it. You know, so what advice you would like to give them, because they don't have the system, they don't know what exactly should they be doing so that they reach to that level which they want. So what should be they do?
I think you have to learn all those areas as an entrepreneur, because we start with one thing in mind, but when it comes to a business setup, you require a lot of things. So in all those areas, you need to update your knowledge, update your skill sets, at least get to know what is required, and then hire good people. Even you have to learn how to hire good people.
You should learn how to. So have you learned all of these things?
Yeah, though my surname is Adhyapak, I am Vidyarthi always. I
love that.
Learning and sharing whatever I have learned, and I have been attending training programs, various training programs, and of course that has made me understand the requirement, and whichever I could implement has created a success. I mean, whatever a little step ahead where I had started in way back 2005 as I mentioned.
Super. So I think the key which he says is continuous learning has helped him, and learning in terms of, because there are two areas where you need to continuously learn. Now this is a very important tip which he said. You need to learn two things. One thing which you need to learn is your business domain knowledge, and one is your business skills. So you need to, as an entrepreneur, you need to enhance both these skills, and that has helped you achieve wherever you have reached. So that is really wonderful, Sandeep, that you have done. And so far, how many projects have you completed?
Kedar, I started with a tribal school in Kasara, as I said, and today we are offering it to Fortune 500 companies in India.
Wow! So tribal school projects which are now offering to Fortune 500
companies, and also we are partnering with state government of Maharashtra for tribal schools in Nandurbar and Nashik districts. So it's my dream come true project I'm working on currently, and more than 2,000 projects successfully delivered over a period of 19 years. In
2,000 projects where you have made people water sufficient.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So that's amazing, Sandeep. So can you tell me any one incidence in your entrepreneurial journey which has been like a turning point? Okay, this is something which you saw to it and you were like, okay, this is a biggest learning of my life. This incident which happened with me, which is the biggest learning, which would be a biggest takeaway. So this is where we'll wrap this up. So one big takeaway, one incident where you learned, okay, this as an entrepreneur, okay, this is a big learning.
See, as an entrepreneur, of course, you have to focus on your business first. But the purpose, which if you have a bigger purpose, at times you won't make profits, but still, if you keep doing the same good things and update yourself with the knowledge and skill sets, I have seen that even
any incidents that comes to your mind.
I have seen that people have worked for long and they could bring the transformation around. And right from our history, many leaders, what we have they have been inspiring all the time, and leaders in this society as well, those who are contributing a lot in the area of water management. One of my inspiration has been Dr. Rajendra Singh ji, who has revived 8 rivers in Rajasthan.
Okay, so somebody who's work. I mean, somebody who's revived 8 rivers has to be your inspiration.
15 years of work on ground with the people and people's participation, he grew the projects. I think these heroes always
unsung
heroes. I would, of course, he is world over known with many accolades, and he has been inspiration to many of them. One of my inspiration, and I'm really lucky to get a chance to get associated work, get guidance from him many times. So my inspiration has been always people, those who are contributing to the community through their work, and I believed in my education in civil engineering, and I believe that engineers are the one who can derive the solution of any challenge. You know,
Okay.
they are called engineers. May you be an engineering graduate or not. So I always wanted to be a one who can provide a solution, and that is what I'm doing.
So you are a solution provider,
Absolutely.
and the better solution provider you be, the more people you will be able to, you know, contribute. At the same time, more money you will make, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because this program is called as Success Leaves Clues. So I'm sure a lot of clues, a lot of people must have picked up right now from this amazing interview that I did with Sandeep Adhyapak. So Sandeep, thank you so much for coming onto this show. And for all of you people who are out there, so I am once again here signing off on this Success Leaves Clues. I am Kedar Bhole, the president of Success Habits Academy. I help entrepreneurs grow their business by 300%. Thank you so much, Sandeep, for coming onto this show. And thank you for all of you for watching this. Keep watching this channel, Success Leaves Clues.